Owens.
And I'm Deborah Morgan. Multiple school lockdowns in our area rattled students and their parents. None of those threats turned out to be real. Zebulon Magnet Middle School was the first to enter a code red lockdown around 8:30. They dismissed early. East Millbrook Magnet Middle School entered a code red lockdown around 9:30 a.m. That lockdown was lifted at 11 a.m. and students were allowed to go home early.
There were also some code yellow lockdowns today at Broughton High School, Dillard Drive Magnet Middle and Elementary Schools, and Oberlin Magnet Middle School. Again, no real threat for any of these schools. WRAL's Brett KNESE is live at East Millbrook, where he spoke with students and parents. Brett?
Gerald and Deborah, multiple students tell me that the rumored threat to this school was all over their social media, making for a nervous morning in the classroom. And with their mothers by their side, I spoke with two students who described today's incident very differently. Marlo Daniels-Gordon and Tashana Bullock had very different experiences inside East Millbrook Magnet Middle School when a code red was called just before 9:30 a.m.
Everybody was already freaking out, and when they called the lockdown, everybody just freaked out. Everybody started running into my teacher's office, and we turned out the lights, and my teacher was not here. We had a sub, so everybody was just going crazy.
But that wasn't the case for Tashana.
Them kids was talking loud, and windows open, all that type of stuff. And then I tried to tell them to be quiet because if it's serious, we'll be dead because of them.
Fearing the worst, dozens of parents showed up to school to pick up their kids, even though the alert said not to.
That's odd because you would think you should go pick up your child, a shooter or something that's on campus.
School officials say the lockdown happened because of a rumored threat. After it was lifted, the disruption prompted school officials to release students early.
It was very scary.
Everything's okay. It was nerve-wracking, but now the ones that can go home, they're ready to go home.
Parents tonight are thankful they can do just that. Take their kids home.
And you don't know how serious it is. You don't know if somebody's playing. I mean, you just got to expect the worst.
We've asked both school officials and Wake County Sheriff's deputies if they know who made that original threat. Gerald, tonight so far, no word.
A lot of frayed nerves there. The weekend is here at the right time. Brett KNESE live in Raleigh. Thank you, Brett.
Frantic parents rushed to Zebulon Middle School when that campus went on a code red lockdown this morning. Authorities received a report of a possible gunman at the school. Concerned parents say a threatening message had also been posted online. For hours, students had to stay inside as worried parents gathered outside. After officers found no threat, everyone was allowed to go home.
I know for me, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure about sending her back to school because you never know.
Earlier this week, Zebulon Middle had another security scare over threats posted on social media. We learned in the last hour extra security will be at the ROLESVILLE high school basketball game tonight. That school was placed under a code red lockdown on Wednesday after a student brought a loaded firearm to campus. A letter from school administrators said a staff member noticed a student outside of class and found the student to be carrying a loaded gun. That gun was confiscated.